Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. So in today's video, we are going to be reacting to a WFABB team call. Now this team call is all about their new branding MRR course, which I have made a video on a couple of weeks ago. So if you would like to see a video that talks all about the background of what the MRR course is, I will link that in the description down below. But today we're going to be reacting to a video where they are promoting their master resale rights course. I thought it'd be interesting to review this Zoom call because we've already seen how this team promotes to the general public for this MRR course, but it's always better to see how do they promote this course on the back end. How are they promoting this course when it comes to these Zoom calls? They're trying to recruit people into this opportunity. It's the same thing when it comes to the WFABB team and their MLM. Back when the WFABB team was actually in Monate, we would hear one thing on social media and see another thing happening on Zoom calls for these opportunity calls. And then the same thing with them being an iGenius. So I always find it interesting to compare what they're saying on their social media versus what they're saying on these Zoom calls. And then also comparing how they promote their MLM versus how they're promoting this branding MRR course. Mostly because this course is something that could be branded to people who aren't in MLM. So whether you're in an MLM or whether you're an entrepreneur, whoever you are, if you are someone who is just doing social media, this is being branded as a course for you. So whether you are someone that is a social media influencer, a content creator, whether you want to be an influencer or content creator, whatever it may be, if you have your own business, if you have your own product that you're selling, or you're in a current MLM, they are promoting this MRR course for that individual or for those type of individuals. So they're trying to really get themselves not to just be marketing to MLM reps, but to kind of go out of that and try and reel in people from the general public that wouldn't be interested in multi-level marketing companies, which I really think attests to what we see in the natural trend of MLMs. And that is, as time moves on, we see these high up reps starting to do things where they are trying to steer away from the MLM. Now, clearly they're still promoting the MLM and they're making thousands and thousands of dollars per month in that MLM, but they're starting to see that they should also be including other products or doing other things that can make them money that isn't necessarily making them money through that multi-level marketing company. So that's why I find all of this very interesting. So let's react to this call. Something I do want to put a little disclaimer into is the fact that this call is over an hour long. So I may end up making this reaction into two parts just so that you don't have to sit here for an extremely long time. So I may end up reacting to half of it today and then uploading the rest of the reaction video tomorrow. Another disclaimer that I want to put in is this video, I did decide to clip out two parts of the video. And the reason I did that is because they were essentially talking about how to join in the sense of, oh, you're going to log into something and we're going to send you a link and this and that. And it ended up being over like 8 minutes of content just of them talking about you sending them a link and how to sign up. And I just did not think that that was very important for us to react to. But I do know in the past, the leader of WFABB has said that creators like to clip their videos just to show the bad portions. And I want to make it known that I did not just clip out portions to make them look bad or anything like that. I just clipped out the portions where they are talking about things that do not relate to us learning anything about what the call is for or anything that relates to the call. If it's about, oh, hey, you're going to get an email about this and they're taking minutes to talk about that, I'm just going to delete that portion because this video is already so long. Let's get started. That was a long disclaimer and a long intro. Let's see how much we get through today. And if we do finish the reaction, if not, we will do this in two parts. And let me know in the comments down below, do you guys like when I clip them into two parts so you can have like two shorter videos where you can kind of take time to digest the information? Or do you like when it's one long video, like 1 hour and a half video to watch where you can like pause it and then come back to it later? Definitely let me know so that I know for the future. I know I've done part 1s and 2s before, but I haven't done a part 1 and a part 2 to a YouTube video in a couple of months, probably in like 4 or 5 months. So I am curious what your thoughts are on it now. So let's watch our last videos before the year 2024.
Of people that I know when it comes to branding, okay? Every time, this is one of the girls that cannot follow the crowd. She always has to reinvent the wheel. You will not catch her copy pasting people's reels because she has to literally reinvent the wheel every time. I call her a marketing genius because she really is that. She always is thinking of something different and how to relay a message in a different way. And so she is the branding queen. So please welcome to the Zoom stage, Jasmine Elizabeth. We got some ones in the chat for Jasmine Elizabeth, please.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is our last pre-launch call before the big day, you guys. And something that I'm literally obsessing over is this newest business model that just got launched into the online world, okay? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard about it all before. Some of you guys are already involved in this industry, and I am here to give you guys and serve you guys and like help you guys out with elevating your online business. Okay, so whether it's you're in network marketing, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, I have been researching the digital marketing world for a couple of months now, and I'm just like kind of looking around and I'm like, wow, like this industry has literally grown in like seconds, and so many people are having success, and not just little success, but massive success. It's insane. At first, I'm like, no, there's no way these girls are lying. Like they are just lying, and they're just putting numbers on their stories, and they're just lying. There's no way.
This shows me that all they seen on the internet was people talking about MRR courses, and they said, we want to jump on the bandwagon. We want to make our own course so that we can start a course where we can hopefully rope in clearly our MLM reps that we have currently, which is a lot that they actually have in their downline that they can sell to. And then they want to hop on that train of what is working currently. And we've seen that happen with WFABB a lot, is they just hop on the train of what's working and then they leave. So they hopped on the train of Monet and left. They hopped on the train of iGenius and they're still in it, but right now they're hopping on the train of MRR courses and they're seeing all of these people make a ton of money. MRR reminds me a lot of MLMs. Now, are they the same thing? No, I can make a video comparing both of them because they have their similarities and they have their differences, but where they are similar is in the way that they promote themselves and in the fact that there will become a point where they will become oversaturated. That course one day will have too many people that are selling it to where that course can no longer sell to people. And the people that join later on and that join and buy a $500 course later on in a couple of weeks, once 1,000 people are already trying to sell this course online, will have a less chance or less of an opportunity to make money from it. So that oversaturation will happen. And it just shows time and time again that this team is just going to try and hop on the trends of what they see happening, and then they're going to move on to the next. So I wonder how long they're really going to involve themselves with MRR until they move on to the next thing, and how much they're going to talk about it not becoming oversaturated when MRR is similar to MLMs in the sense of oversaturation. Again, when you have a bunch of people that join something and they try and sell a product or a course that has the same exact content, and thousands of people try to sell that, there will become a day where you aren't really going to see those sales anymore. And just those people that started selling it at the beginning are going to see the bulk of those sales. It's just like an MLM where a bunch of people join and oversaturation happens, and then it becomes a time where the people at the bottom, the people in the middle aren't really going to see the benefits of buying that course and attempting to sell it like the people at the top did.
And until my best friend, she got started, okay, and she's gonna talk about how much money she made in a short period of time in this industry. And my best friend is Dre, the one that you guys just talked to, and she was the one that really inspired me and opened my eyes to this industry. And that's because Dre don't lie, okay? If there's one thing that Dre does not do, is she does not lie about numbers, okay? She is such an ethical person. If you guys know who Dre is, she is super ethical. So for sure, when I seen the numbers, I was like, okay, this is real, okay? But the thing is, I see a lot of people, in this industry wanting to have massive success, but they are struggling. And I know exactly why people are struggling to have success. And it's because of their branding. Okay. I had someone ask me like advice on digital products. Like, how do you, like, how would you create a digital product? And I said, girl, you don't got to worry about that right now. What you got to worry about is building a powerful brand, because once you build a brand, you can literally sell whatever you want online. It does not matter. Why? Because you have the influence, you have the inspiration. People are inspired by you. People value you as a person. And I think this is the hardest part about online entrepreneurs. This is what a lot of online entrepreneurs struggle with, right? And there's a method to the madness, right? There's a strategy. And if I could figure it out, you guys can figure it out too. Okay.
So I don't think people are struggling just solely because of branding. I think people are struggling in MRR because of the concept. Like I just talked about, it's the business model. It's just like the issue with MLMs. The business model is the issue. The business model is the problem. And the same is going to happen with MRR when it comes to these online courses, is it's going to become oversaturated. And no matter how much people are working on their branding, once there's thousands of people trying to sell the same exact product with the same exact content, there's going to be people who are no longer going to buy that. The reason why we see company doing well is because they are able to do different things. For example, if you talk about wellness products, we're able to see so many different companies doing well with different wellness products. That's because they're all different. You have different companies doing different wellness products. The things about MRR or MLMs is that you're selling the same product with the same content. So when you're selling the same exact thing, you're going to run out of people to sell to. It's the concept and the business model that becomes the issue. So the difference is not really branding. In my personal opinion, the issue is the concept and the business model, because you're trying to sell the same exact thing. Just like MLMs, when people are joining these companies, they're all trying to sell the same thing. When someone joins Beachbody, when someone joins iGenius or Arbonne, all of them are trying to sell the same exact thing. You have 400,000 people on the internet all trying to sell you Beachbody workout plans. And let me tell you, I was in Beachbody. There were times where I seen one person in someone's DMs and another Beachbody rep go straight into that person's DMs. I've also seen people say, oh yeah, I've had 10 Beachbody reps reach out to me this month. It's oversaturation, and it's the issue with the business model. There's only so many people that you can sell to. So in my opinion, it's not branding. It's the fact that people need to just sell their own products and not just try and resell a bunch of the same courses with the same content. So that's really the premise of what's happening with MRR. People aren't using these MRR courses to actually learn a concept most of the time. That's what we're really seeing, is people aren't trying to buy these $500 MRR courses to learn the content that's in the course. People are joining so that they can just try and resell a course, and they're not really seeing a lot of success with it. And that's because everyone else is doing the same exact thing. Everyone else is also buying that course. There's also 100 other people who are selling the same exact course for the same exact price. So you can't think that everyone's just going to come to you. And it's not that your branding is off or anything like that. It's that first come, first serve. If you get in it quicker, you're going to have a better chance at selling it. Or like she said, I will agree with the fact that if you have a large social media following, you can sell essentially anything to them. That's actually the issues that we have with influencers. So we see a lot of influencers selling or promoting products that are absolute trash. They're not good. These influencers aren't actually testing out these products, but instead they are lying to their followers, and they're trying to sell them a product just that they can make a paycheck. Now, I'm not saying every influencer does this, because they 100% don't. I know a lot of influencers who are ethical and they do it right, and they only talk about products that they love and enjoy. But I will say, those large influencers that have 15 million followers that talk about these crap products are going to still be able to sell so many of them because of the fact that they just have a large following. So when you already have a large following, you're going to be able to sell things a lot easier than someone who has a small following. And a lot of the people who are trying to sell these MRR courses have a small following.
And so we put something really amazing together for you guys. I feel like we kind of like filled in the gap for for the online industry, okay, with what we are about to launch in the next less than 24 hours. And we put together, okay, a course for you guys, but not just that. We put a branding course together attached with an income opportunity. What does that mean? So pretty much you get the course, okay? You get the course, you learn everything. We put up there, not even just branding. We have sales tips in there, how to make money online through sales. everything. Andre's going to go through everything, a visual of the whole course and what you're going to get with this course. We have put, 5 of us have put all of our tips, our marketing tips. And I know a lot of you guys have seen us and you guys love the way that we market. And so, and this has been highly requested. I get this all the time. Like, can you put a marketing course together? Can you put a content course together? Can you do something? Can you mentor me on marketing? Can you mentor me on how to grow a brand and stuff? And like, it's been long overdue. And finally, we put something together that makes sense also within this industry, in the digital marketing industry, okay? And we put the income opportunity attached to it for those that do not know what to sell, okay? But if you already have an online business and you're an online entrepreneur, but you want to elevate your marketing and branding game, we got you, okay? This is how I've been able to make 20 million plus in sales, guys, within the past 7 years, okay? Within the past 7 years, I've been able to make multiple 6 figures online, okay? Multiple 6 figures online. I've been able to gift my mom a Range Rover. I've been able to live in my dream home, and I've been able to take care of my dad back home in Colombia for many, many years. And it's all because of the online world, okay? So there is a lot of possibility for the average person. I did not come from money whatsoever, you guys. I am a girl that literally did not like school. I only went to university because my mom.
Okay, let me pause her right here. She's going pretty fast, but she earned that money because she was in an MLM. When you join a multi-level marketing company and you have hundreds of thousands of people underneath you that are buying products, selling products, recruiting people, and you can sit there and do nothing and make hundreds of thousands of dollars off the work that the people under you are doing, that is how you made your money. You didn't make your money because you're a master marketer or anything like that. You made your money because you were lucky enough to be able to get in something early enough to where you were able to recruit enough people to where they worked enough to make you the money that you made today. Now, these individuals did move from one MLM to the other, but we've seen that they had 80 plus people move with them. So this person has always had the opportunity of people just following her and buying what it is that she's doing and having that recruitment aspect. So she made the money that she made and bought her mom a Range Rover and took care of her father back in Colombia because she recruited people into an MLM. And those people that she recruited, most of them are not going to reap the benefits that she did. And we've seen that. We have seen so many people come out of WFABB and expose the things that happened in WFABB, and the things that have happened are horrific. I've talked about them in the past. Again, I can link all of those videos if you guys want me to, where I've talked about the things that people have come out and spoke about. But the things that have happened are horrific, and these individuals got the money they got by making money off of those people. So they want to sit there and they want to try and promote to people that they made this MRR course because they're a master at branding and marketing and they're doing their own business and their own company and all of that. But the truth of it is that they got to where they got because they recruited people and those people made them money. It's not because they came up with their own product or they sold their own product or they came up with their own company and they started it from the ground up. None of that. They were just able and lucky enough to recruit enough people into a multi-level marketing scheme that those people worked so hard into and put their hard-earned money into. And they also recruited a bunch of people that these individuals reaped the benefit of those people that were in their downline. And they made the money they have made thus far because of that.
My mom wanted me to be somebody. So her best thing in her head was like, you need a university degree. And so I dreaded it and I went and I didn't even go for online marketing. I went for freaking criminology, something totally different. And so I just seen the potential online. And one thing that I really worked on was my marketing skills. Okay. How many of you guys have heard of digital marketing recently? Type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys have heard about digital marketing. Okay. And how many of you guys like, let's get a little bit honest here, okay? Let's be a little bit honest here, okay? How many of you guys have seen the success? Like it's a lot, okay? It's like right in your face. It's like you can't even miss it, okay? And how many of you guys have had limiting beliefs that, wow, this is gonna get super oversaturated ASAP?
This is wild to me because they're trying to make it seem like they are these experts. So when they say digital marketing, why aren't they mentioning, oh, I made the money that I made because I recruited a bunch of people and those people made the money for me? That's not what they're saying. So it's just funny because they're saying like, oh, have you seen digital marketing? Because it's in your face. Yeah, affiliate marketing and being an influencer and content creation, that is in everyone's face today because most of us, we love to scroll. I'm being honest, I do. I don't even want to look at how much I've been scrolling on TikTok the past month since I've had my time off of school the past couple weeks, but I have been scrolling and I'm loving it. I'm loving the scroll time. But we all see it. We all know how successful these content creators are through brand deals and influencing and all of that. The thing is, that's not what these people have done. So it's wild to see her talking about it and not being honest about like where these people have really earned their money from. Not saying that they're trying to move towards the influencer world and make their money that way now, but where they have made their money in the past is through MLMs. So it's just interesting to see them try and make this course and promote it to people like they are masters in being influencers and affiliate marketers when they're like just at the top of an MLM. What do y'all think so far?
No, you guys are probably like, this is going to be oversaturated, or if it's not yet, it's already is right now. Like it's over an oversaturated market. Okay. Suzanne's like, if we're being honest, okay. Let me tell you guys something, okay? If you want to stand out in an oversaturated market, here's how, okay? By removing that limiting belief, because there is no such thing as an oversaturated market when you have high paying income skills.
No. Just no. That doesn't even make sense. That does not even make sense. Oversaturation is a thing. Google it. It's a thing, especially in the market that these individuals are in. MLMs and MRR courses, specifically MRR courses, social media MRR courses, will become oversaturated. Once a course goes viral and a bunch of people start buying it and start selling it, it will become oversaturated. That's how the world works. That's how life works. That is how business works. Oversaturation is a thing, and it's important to be able to pinpoint it, to know it, to understand it, and to study it, especially if you're working in business. It's just how, for example, Chick-fil-A knows and studies where to place their Chick-fil-A's in a certain area. They make sure that they place it in certain areas depending on the area that it's at or whatever. They study the market. So they know I probably shouldn't put two Chick-fil-A's right next to each other. I'd oversaturate the area. I wouldn't make as much money. So oversaturation is a thing. Now, Chick-fil-A makes a lot of money. They got high paying skills, but they're still not going to make that much money if they're neighbors right next to each other because it just doesn't make any sense. So no. Just no to that whole concept. But let's continue.
Understand that, okay? High paying income skills. What are high paying income skills? Branding, marketing, learning how to sell. Okay, but especially branding and marketing comes first because you can sell, but if you don't have a brand, if people don't trust you, if people don't love you, if people don't want to be like you, right? Then there's no way that you're going to be able to sell to people, right? Can we all agree? Can we type a one? Can we all agree? Right? So understand that yes, there is possibility for you to make a lot of money in this industry. You just have to grow these income skills. Right? So branding and marketing. And that's why we focus this course specifically on brand. Like you don't understand. We have given all of our tips. Me and Sabrina, we're looking at each other like we're going to really have to innovate after this because the branding tips the branding methods that we use, it's very up to date. And guys, the world is always changing. It's always adapting. It's always innovating. Something new is always coming out. What worked last year on TikTok doesn't work this year on TikTok. What worked last year on Instagram doesn't work this year on Instagram. It's just always innovating. But guess what? We have us five, we're really good at catching what's trending, like what starts the trend. And we have everything put into this course for you guys. And like me and Sabrina were talking about, we're like, we're definitely going to have to innovate after this and continue to grow because we've literally given all of our sauce, okay, on marketing and branding. You're going to see the course, Ray's going to break it down, okay? So Branding, marketing, huge thing. You are not in an oversaturated market. You just have to learn these skills, okay?
You will be in an oversaturated market with MLMs and MRR courses. Point blank, it's just a matter of time before that course or whatever becomes oversaturated. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that or I have to say that. I feel like when I react to WFABB, I have to talk about oversaturation every time because there seems to be no understanding of oversaturation in WFABB. Like they just don't teach oversaturation. It's just invisible. Like that concept should just be like taken out. Like take that name or word out of the dictionary, apparently.
Second thing, this is for the person that wants to get into the online world, but they don't know what to sell. Like they don't know what to promote, but they see a lot of opportunity. Don't worry. We have given MRR to this course. For those of you who know what MRR, that's the biggest trend right now. That's what's happening right now, right? So we've attached MRR to this course. So you guys are able to buy the course and resell it for 100% profit. We do not get anything from it. We don't get any commission. Okay, you guys buy the course. If you still don't know what you want to sell, what digital product you want to put out there on your platform, you can literally resell this course and get 100% commission. Not 80%, not 99.9%, 100% profit, not commission, profit. Okay. So that is a gift to the world that we like, a gift from us to the world. Our mission in this digital marketing industry is to not just give you a course with MRR. Our mission is for you guys to take MRR and actually succeed with it. And the way that you're going to do that is through branding and marketing, because like I said, there is no such thing as an oversaturated market when you have high income skills. I'm sorry, but putting out numbers, I'm not sorry, but putting out numbers and what people like, you know, I see it all the time. People are putting $1,000 today. I don't care about your $1,000 if you're not showing me how you made that $1,000. Can I get an amen? Can I get a number one in the chat?
Oversaturation is a thing. It's going to be a thing. Even if someone brands themselves properly, that course can still become oversaturated over time. It doesn't matter how good you are at branding or marketing or whatever. Now, can you buy a course and then use the course content for whatever it is that you want to do in the future? For sure. I'm not saying not to buy a course that you want to buy, to learn the content within that course. If you want to buy the Roadmap to Riches MRR course and you are buying that course because you want to learn what it is that they're teaching about business, then go for it. But when you are buying this course just to turn around and try and sell it, you're not going to see what you want to see at the end of the day. Because no matter how good you brand and how good you market, oversaturation is still a thing. No matter how much they're trying to tell you it's not and convince people that it's not.
Okay? Because I see it all the time. And if I'm going to say I'm a multiple six-figure earner, I'm not just going to say I'm a multiple six-figure earner. I'm going to show the masses how I did it.
You're a six-figure earner because you recruited a bunch of people into an MLM. So that's what you should be telling people. Hey, I joined an MLM, I recruited a ton of people, that's how I made six figures. So unless you're telling people that that is how you made your money is by recruiting a bunch of people and by joining an MLM, then in my opinion, it's not being 100% truthful.
I'm going to show the masses how I did it. If I'm going to say I made $10,000 this month, this is exactly how. And you're going to see once we launch how we're going to market in this industry. Because we're not just going to show you guys numbers and how much money we're going to make. We're not just going to show the numbers. We're going to show you how we did it. Okay? Are you guys excited? I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I'm going on. This one's better than the last call. You guys are lucky to be on this call because today, I don't know what sparked, but today is a better call than the last call. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are super excited. So, yeah, type 1. Let's go. I want to see the excitement because we haven't even launched yet, you guys. And I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to bring up Dre. She's going to show you the whole course. Oh, wait. I didn't even mention my favorite part of this course. Hold on. I'm bringing you up, Dre. Just hold up a second. And then we're going to bring up my beautiful girl over here, Sabrina. Okay. But let me just mention my favorite part about all of this. Okay. So like I said, we were studying the industry and everything. And I'm just like, okay, this is such a freaking amazing business model. But the average person loves simplicity. The average person loves convenience. And you know, guys, why I've made the amount of money that I've made? Because I've turned something over complicating into simple, okay? Into simplicity. I've turned something, and it's easy to overcomplicate things. You know what the hardest part is simplifying an overcomplicating process. And so I'm like, let history repeat itself, okay? Because we're gonna take this course and we're going to simplify it. And the thing is, the average person, like I said, they want simple, they want convenience. And I'm sorry, but putting a funnel together is not simple. It is not for the tech savvy people like myself. I'm sorry. And that's what I seen. I'm like, I'm the average person. I do not want to put a funnel from scratch together. Like, that is going to take me weeks and weeks and weeks. Guys, I've been in business for many, many years. Every time I've paid for someone to put a website together for me. I did not do it myself because I cannot do that. So I was like, wow, Dre is the technical person in this group, okay? So I'm like, Dre, there has to be a way where we can simplify this process for people to create funnels so that they can have it up and ready to go within 24 hours. Like, is there any way, Dre, like that you can figure? I'm sure there's a way. There has to be a way. And Dre never fails.
Let me just say that there are easy websites that can do this for you. Funnels, website making. I know people have made websites. I went to make a website and then I just decided I don't really need one. And then I didn't make one. But I found a website that was so easy to do it. And it was so like, click on this and do this. And it was so easy. So you don't have to be tech savvy to do those things. You don't have to buy a $500 course to do some funnel for your business. You can honestly Google it. Google how to do a funnel. And I guarantee you there are free YouTube videos. There are free websites that can get you to do a funnel in 24 hours. Just sit at your computer, Google it, and then you can do it. I think that they try and make it seem like it's overcomplicated so that you can really believe that when you buy this course, you're getting so much for what you're actually getting, when honestly, things are just a Google search away now. And I think that that's what I've really learned. I've seen a lot of people getting mad at me in my comments of my Roadmap to Riches MRR video because I gave my opinion about the fact that I don't believe in buying courses anymore. And they got mad at me like, well, you should have bought this course that you could have given that opinion. No, I honestly don't think buying courses are worth it anymore in 2023. There are so many people on the internet giving sound advice. There are so many people on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and there are so many websites that you can utilize that are so easy to do funnels, to make your own personalized website, to do those things. It is so easy to get things that are a Google search away or a click away. And I feel like people spend $500, $1,000 on these courses that they can just Google how to do something and most of the time find that answer pretty easily. Especially with YouTube, a lot of people on YouTube are giving that advice. You can Google or YouTube how to make a funnel, how to set up a camera, how to do YouTube, how to set up a YouTube channel. You don't have to purchase a course for how to do those things and spend so much money on doing that. You can save your money for other things like your actual business items, or maybe an actual computer or a camera, or the things that you're going to need for your business. Maybe you want a camera to make your photos better or your videos better. Maybe you want a tripod to make your photos better or your videos better so you can set your phone up on something. Maybe you want a ring light so that you can make your room brighter. Whatever it may be, you can spend your money other ways by just looking something up and Googling it. You most of the time don't need these courses. Again, that's just my personal opinion. I haven't bought this branding course or this marketing course. I haven't bought the other MRR courses. It's my personal opinion on courses and where we're at in 2023. We're about to be 2024 and where we are technologically. And I feel like people are making that content and making websites and stuff where you can easily make funnels and things like that. So it's not necessarily needed to buy $500 courses to do those things.
Dre always comes through. That's why I love my green, okay? So Dre put together 2 templates in this course. One, a done for you funnel template. So if you are not creative, my friends, it doesn't matter because the template is there. It has been put together by creatives, okay? And it's there for you. You don't have to wait days and weeks to figure out how this is done. You can have it up and ready within 24 hours because the template is done for you. The second thing is you get the done for you webinar. You see the webinar where you guys registered on our pages? That is yours. That's a template. You can use that. Okay.
You can make templates so easily online. Very easy, just a Google search away. I promise if you're not good with technology, neither was I. And I was able to Google how to do a lot of things like thumbnails and starting a YouTube channel and how to set things up, how to use my camera. I not only have a Sony camera, but a Canon camera. I had no clue how to do any of those things, using microphones, whatever. It was just a Google search. You can do all of that stuff. You can find templates. You can use Canva. You can use PicMonkey. You can use so many things. You can use MailChimp for mail. You can use all of these websites, y'all. I'm telling you, things are just a Google search away or a YouTube click away or a TikTok away. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to figure out how to do those things.
You see how we launched? Sorry, I'm like literally taking over this call, but you see how we launched? There's a method to that madness, okay? There's strategy behind our launch. And guess what? You have a part of that too. We have put when I say everything that we have that has helped us succeed in the online world, it's in the course. Okay, let's get Dre up here. Dre, come up here. You guys know who she is. If you guys don't, she is such a phenomenal person. I don't know what I would do without her because her technical brain, her green brain, I'm just like, she made all the videos and I'm like, oh, I could never. But this is why teamwork always makes the dream work. And I will never do things by myself. I will always do it with girls or guys that bring something different to the table and we all leverage each other's strengths. That's how we work and that's how we've always succeeded. And I hope you guys have the same values and the same morals as us because that's exactly how you guys are going to win here when we work together as a team. So Dre, take it away.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm back. I am back. Yo, Jazz was drinking some sort of juice tonight. Like she had a Red Bull. She got some wings. I don't know. Even she's on something tonight. So she's giving y'all that energy. And I'm super excited to dive in deeper because guys, we really wanted to make this different. We really wanted for this to help you guys no matter what business you're in. I'm going to show you guys exactly what the course looks like. Okay. But before I do that, I want to explain to you guys. Okay. This is for you. If you do anything online, it could be digital marketing. It could be selling a digital course. It could be having a brick and mortar business. Maybe you have a lash business. Maybe you have a beauty business. Maybe you have a clothing business. It doesn't matter. Whatever business you have, you need a brand, okay? Maybe you want to be a speaker. Maybe you want to be a coach. Maybe you just want to inspire people. Maybe you don't know what you want to do, but you want to grow your brand. So for the future, you have a brand, okay? Why is a brand so important? I always say a social media brand is an asset. And you know why I say it's an asset? Because assets appreciate. And this asset, social media branding, appreciates, means it increases the value of everything else that you do, okay? So let's say you build up your brand and in a year from now, you want to start a business. Well, guess what? That brand is going to increase the value of that business, right? So this is why it's so important for everybody, not just digital marketers, network marketers, for everybody that is planning on having success, you need to have a brand, okay? So let's get into it, okay? Before I explain, I want you guys to know two things here, okay?
So this all shows me that they are really trying to steer away from just marketing to MLM reps, which is what they've been doing for years. Clearly, that is how they got to the top of an MLM, making the money that they are making. They didn't do it through making their own product, through being an influencer, content creator, whatever. They made it because they recruited a bunch of people. So they're really trying to move away from that and instead go into having an audience of people that are actually in business and work with actual entrepreneurs. So it's interesting to really start to see their shift because I'm seeing this more and more with individuals in MLMs.
This is what the course looks like, and we'll get into it in a little bit. We already got 79 members. We already got 79 members in before the launch, okay?
So how did they get 79 members? This is what I thought was crazy. This video or this Zoom call was actually done a couple of weeks ago. I just haven't got the chance to film this video and I had it on my to-do list, but I just got to it. But they had 79 members before they launched it. How did that happen? It makes me question, did they do that because they recruited people that were in their MLM? Like, who are these people that they were able to recruit and get into this course before they actually launched the course itself. That just makes me speculate that it was people in their downline and stuff like that. What do you think? Do you think it was people in their downline? What are y'all's thoughts or theories on that? Because that's what it makes me think. And it shows that they already have a built-in audience, and that is the people that they have recruited into their MLM. And they have a built-in group of people who will buy the crap that they sell.
But I want to explain two things here, guys, okay? There's two ways that you can use this course. Number one is for people that are going to use the knowledge, social media branding knowledge, to elevate whatever they're already doing, whether that's your social media business, like I said, whether you want to be an influencer, whatever, right? So the first person is going to use the knowledge to level up their social media, to grow their social media, to increase sales in whatever they're doing, to elevate their brand. The second way that you can use this is something called master resale rights. Okay, I think I have it open here. Okay. This is called the Ultimate Branding Course with Master Resale Rights. What does that mean? When you buy this course, it's $4.99. When you buy this course, you also get the rights to resell it. What does that mean? You can take the same course and sell it to other people for $4.99. So when you make your first sale, you're breaking even, right? Because you spent $4.99, you bought $4.99. When you make your second sale, you're in profits. Okay? That is the model. We don't make any money when you sell the course. You keep all the profit for yourself, okay? Obviously, if you buy from us directly, we make money. But when you sell it for yourself, you can sell it to 20 people, okay? You can sell it to 20 people and we don't make any money, okay? So let's get into, first I want to show you guys, like, you know, Jazz was saying she didn't believe in this in the beginning. She's a little skeptical, Sally, as many people are. And I'm gonna show you guys what made her believe, because I got into the digital marketing space and I was selling somebody else's course, okay? Somebody else's course with master resale rights. And literally, guys, in 11 days, who remembers what this number was yesterday? Anybody remember what this number was yesterday? Drop it in the chat. If you were on the call yesterday, it was at $11,000, okay? In 11 days, I made $11,000. You can see my first sale right here. This is zero. My first sale is on August 23rd. If you add up these numbers, you're going to get to 11,000 by this day, right? September 2nd, right? $11,000. It was like, yeah, 11,300 or something like that. No, I think around 11,000. I don't remember, right? Yesterday, okay? Obviously, now we launched this course, so I've made sales since then. Literally in one day, you can see right here, 2,200 and 1,200. That's about 3,500 that I've made in literally less than 24 hours. Actually, 24 hours, yeah, but less than that, okay? Literally. Guys, this is just to show you the possibility of what's available out there. This is the most money I've ever made in my entire life online. Okay, in the shortest amount of time.
Okay, I wanted her to clarify that and say in the shortest amount of time, because I was like, huh? Because y'all talk about making so much money in your MLM, and to say that this is the most you've made, that's not a lot compared to what you say you make in your MLM. But I will say that that is interesting that Dre was really the one that got them into making their own courses, because she bought an MRR course off of somebody else, started selling it, and made $11,000 off of selling someone else's course. They ended up making their own course, and clearly they've already semi-launched it for people to be able to actually buy it. I'm assuming their downline and stuff like that, even though it's not the official launch. And then she made like $3,000 or whatnot within that 24-hour period after that. But I do want to point out the fact that this has a lot to do with, number one, your social media following, how many people you have following you. These individuals have like a decent amount of following. The fact that they have a downline, they have a decent amount of a downline already put in. A lot of people that are going to buy things like courses and stuff that they talk about, because they're going to talk about this is going to level you up in the thing that you are currently doing. This is going to level you up in iGenius. This is going to level you up in your MLM. So they're going to be able to really market this to MLM reps and the people that they already know. But a lot of people that are going to be buying this MRR course are not going to have a social media following or a built-in group of people that are just going to be able to buy a $500 course off of them. So many people are not going to be able to see $15,000 in 11 days. It's just not going to happen. It's just like an MLM where we see a couple of people start at the beginning. When the MLM starts, they rise to the top quickly. Everybody after that doesn't really rise to the top as quickly. They become their downline. And then as time goes on, those people make less and less money. The people that are in that individual's downline downline, but the people at the top make even more money. And that's kind of what we see happen with things like MRR courses, or what we're going to see happen with MRR courses is these people already have a following. They already have kind of like a built-in downline who are going to buy products and courses that they sell. So they are going to make the money where Dre can be like, oh, well, look, here's the amount of money I've made. I can show you that I am the proof that you can make this much money. When in all actuality, if someone has 5 followers and no one to be able to purchase a $500 branding course from them that actually wants to utilize that course, they're not going to be able to actually sell it to many people, or they're not going to be able to sell it quick enough to where the MRR course industry isn't going to get oversaturated within that time frame, where they could really like build up a following and stuff. And let me tell you, it does not happen overnight. It does not take 5 days to build a loyal following that you can sell things to or promote things to. So it will take a long time before someone can start a social media and do something like branding and marketing and be able to sell a product that is going to cost people $500. So this isn't really, in my opinion, feasible for many people.
And oh, I forgot to refresh so you guys can see that it's real and it's not edited. I'm going to refresh this. I post receipts all the time in my highlights because I know we got the receipts police all over the place. Okay. But I'm going to refresh because I can't edit the website, right? But just to show you guys what's possible. And the only reason, guys, the only reason that I was able to have success so quickly, $11,000 in 11 days, the only reason is because I already have 3 years of marketing and branding experience. I've been doing online business for over 3 years. I've made 6 figures in network not if I'm even allowed to say that, in network marketing, okay?
Wait, what did she say? I kind of want to rewind it a sec, huh?
I've made 6 figures in network not if I'm even allowed to say that, in network marketing, okay?
What do you mean, am I even allowed to say that? Why does she say that? Am I even allowed to say that? No, you're being honest. This is honesty. And I'm kind of curious why it sounded like she slipped there and said, am I even allowed to say that? I'm shocked. What, are you gonna get in trouble because you said MLM, network marketing, and you're being honest about it? You're being honest. You're being honest about the fact that you made your money because you recruited people, and those recruits recruited people and spent their own money, and they spent their hard-earned time for you to make a buck off of them. That's honesty. And that is not what has been said for the past 20 minutes. And that's not something that Jasmine has mentioned in the past 20 minutes on this call.
So I've already built up my brand for over 3 years. So I already knew what it was. Remember I told you your brand elevates anything else that you do? So my brand appreciated this business, this digital marketing business, right? So this is what I put into the course. My sauce, but not only my sauce, Jasmine sauce, Sabrina sauce, Cassie sauce, Melody sauce, all the sauce that we use to build up our network marketing business, to build up our brands. When I first started, I had 2,000 followers on Instagram. Now I'm almost at 30,000. Right? And I've made a lot of money from social media. So this is why I've had success. So this is why I think, just like Jazz said, so many people are having success. It's because they've learned how to market. So what we did is literally put everything, every last drop of what we know in a course for you guys. Okay, because we know in order to succeed, this is what you need. You need to know how to brand. You need to know social media to succeed in anything online. So we put everything together in a course for you guys that you can also resell. Okay, this is what it looks like. Before I show you anything else, you can see live funnel support call. Okay, that was actually at 7. I didn't refresh my page. An hour ago, 30 minutes, yeah, an hour ago, hour and a half ago, we had a funnel support call. So every single Wednesday, if you click on the calendar up here, I opened it here because my tabs take way too long to open when I'm sharing my screen. But every single Wednesday at 7 p.m., when you buy this course, you not only get access to the material, you get access to weekly coaching, okay? We have every single week and Wednesday at 7 p.m., a weekly coaching call, Q&A call, where you can ask questions, okay? You can, if you need help with making your funnel, if you need help with another business, if you need help with your socials, if you need help with, if you need us to audit your Instagram, if you need ideas, whatever, hop on the call. You literally get access to all of us to help you with whatever you need, social media or MRR wise, right? And you also get 3 morning mindset calls Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because we all know mindset is so important. You got to feed your brain if you're going to succeed in business. But guys, I just want to let you know that people pay over $175 a month to get coaching from us in our other business. And you get it here for a one-time price. You only pay once. There's no upsells. There's no extra fees. There's no nothing. One time, $500. And you get access to the course and the coaching. And there's going to be more. Okay. As I said, as I always say, but wait.
I find it's kind of weird that they're doing the mindset calls, but again, they're kind of promoting this a lot like their multi-level marketing company and how they promote that. Oh, mindset's really big. You need to make sure your mindset's on it. So it seems like they're going to try and really convince these people to keep going in the MRR course, and it's like kind of weird that they would do that. It's also wild how many calls they're having, 4 calls a week. Logically and logistically, how many people, like adults, are going to be able to really get on 4 calls a week? It's like with MLM. When you force people or tell people to get on these many calls, most people aren't going to be able to get on these many calls a week. I also think it's interesting that they're going to have like a Q&A on Wednesday to talk all about business, when in my opinion, I think that WFAB can give advice on things like MLMs, but I am hesitant to say that they can give advice on all things business. And it seems that that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to come off as they are coaches, like business coaches of some sort, when in my opinion, they aren't qualified to be business coaches because they haven't really started businesses from the ground up. They were in an MLM and now are calling themselves business coaches essentially by having calls like this and doing things like Wednesday calls where they're giving business advice, which to me is weird and I'd be hesitant about it.
There's more. You get access to the community. You get access to the community. So these 79 people, this is where our community is at right now. We are one day before launching. We're launching tomorrow at 12 p.m. on social media. So our community is going to grow, but this is where we're at right now. You get access to this entire community. You can click members. You can talk to people. It's kind of like Facebook. Like you can see, we're like, welcome to all of our new members. You can see Nicole was asking questions today. There's 9 comments. We all helped her figure out her question. You can see what we have another one. When everybody first logged on, look, 11 comments. People were excited. I think Jazz was saying, what are you going to spend your first money on? Right? It's kind of like a Facebook, right? All your updates, everything's on there. You can literally click right here to write something, and then you can choose a category. You can choose general, questions, testimonials, and you can basically have a conversation. You can follow people so you can keep up with everything that they post. It's kind of like a mini Facebook, but just for the UBC community. So you get not only support, get to ask questions, you get access to this community, and you get calls. And when you go to classroom, that's when you see the course. Okay. This is the bread and butter of what you're getting. This is the course.
They open up the branding section so they see.
Girl, it's gonna take 24 hours to load, okay? But I'll try. But I have them open. I got a 3 open over here, but I didn't open branding. But Jasmine did high quality branding, okay? Jasmine did this section, as you guys see, it's still loading. But Jasmine did that section. She is so good at branding, as I told you guys. We have a whole section on funnel building, which I'll open in a second. We have a whole section on how to launch, okay? How to launch. I think that is this section. We have a 6-step method on how to launch anything. Okay, if you have another business, you can use this for any other business that you have. If you're launching a new product, if you're launching a new business, use this. A 6-step method with a PDF, okay? With an entire PDF you can download. Okay, let me go back to here. We have how to launch Instagram, TikTok. Okay, TikTok has a lot of videos too. I opened up TikTok over here. Look at all these videos. Under each module, there's a whole bunch of videos under TikTok, right? Look at all these videos.
Okay, I paused it. I was curious what videos they were saying about TikTok. Things like how to create bingeable content, how to find the best hooks, the importance of call to actions, why our cover is important. Okay, you could Google this. SEO for beginners, Google. Or follow TikTok creators that talk about that. I even follow a TikTok creator that talks about that, and I don't even post TikTok.
They're all going to go step by step with the different things that you need to know to succeed on TikTok. Guys, Mel and Sabrina have built have literally gotten, I don't even know if it's probably more than 2,000-3,000 plus leads off of TikTok for their businesses. And they're teaching you step by step. You know why I love this course? Because I suck at TikTok. Okay. I'm not good at TikTok, but guess what? You get to leverage not just my knowledge, but everybody's knowledge. So you know who's good at TikTok? Mel is good at TikTok. Sabrina's good at TikTok. Jasmine's good at TikTok. I'm not good at TikTok, but I'm good at other things. I'm good at systems, okay?
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right here. I am pretty far in. We are 25 minutes into the 48-minute clip after I clipped everything down. So we will watch the rest in part 2. If you made it this far in the video, leave a Christmas tree emoji in the comments down below, even though it's past Christmas. Hope that you guys are having an amazing holiday or had an amazing holiday. We're about to hit New Year's Eve in the new year, which is just wild to say. I will be uploading part 2 tomorrow for y'all to see, and that will be the end of my uploads for the year of 2023. And then I will be uploading, I believe, if I look at it right now, My next upload after uploading part 2 tomorrow will be on Tuesday, so January 2nd. So I'm excited about that. So with that being said, don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the part 2 tomorrow.